Okay. Friends, Longshipians, occasional VOD Watchers, and Didizens of YouTube, Watto and welcome. Cheers all. Today has been a hard day, but one of the things I've been wanting to do more of with all of you is this. I want to play some weird horror games. So I've got myself a bevy, and we're going to be looking at Exit 8. Now, I don't know. I feel that it was definitely all that time I spent with House of Leaves and then talking with you all about pools has really got me in this headspace of like liminal space horror, right? We take the everyday, we take the normal, we take the average, and then slowly twist it around the user, around the reader, the watcher, the player, whatever, until it becomes something horrific. Now, this is a special kind of horror, this one. If you haven't seen this before, Exit 8 is a very simple premise. We are trapped in an ever-repeating hallway. Now, it is up to us to learn when we should go forward and when we should go back. And we have to look for subtle clues, subtle hints. We have to study this tiny hallway to realise, I believe, when something changes, we must turn around and come back the way we came, otherwise we progress forward. Alright? Dead simple premise. It's like psychological horror, spot the difference. And again, you've probably seen a ton of really, really famous YouTubers already go through this. But I don't know, I think there's something really worth investigating here. The horror of the normal. You know, I don't know how many of you watching this have or have had commutes, but as someone who has had to do the London Underground commute for several years of their life, you know, I've had to go through train stations and the ilk. There's a certain fugue state you find yourself in when you're commuting. The idea that all of these environments just kind of zoom past. A lot of people will actually report not being able to remember large swaths of their commute because... Okay. Because they do it so often that the brain just stops registering it. And to take that environment and twist it around into something unsettling, into something horrifying, well, that's a whole other kettle of monkeys. What's your deal, buddy? Okay. Now, I will say, I've not seen any playthroughs of this, so I'm going into this with very little knowledge. And not as drunk as I would like to be for this, but a little bit of it. But I don't know, I thought this would be a really good chance to talk about the power of, especially a large amount of the new post-SCP type horror. You know, again, the concept of trapping people in liminal spaces is actually pretty fucking scary. You know? The Backrooms did a wonderful job of inspiring this whole new wave. Okay. So here we are again. Dude's walking to us. We're trapped in this fucking infinite looping corridor. And I guess soon we just need to start spotting the bloody difference. But yeah, I don't know. I've been back on an SCP kicker again. And I've been trying to really put my finger on what makes this post-SCP, this liminal space horror, so powerful. And it's definitely easier said than done. Because it seems very obvious. Quick primer... Alright. That's new. Don't overlook anomalies. If you find anomalies, turn back immediately. If you don't find anomalies, do not turn back. Go out from exit 8. Okay, so this is exit 0. Alright, so we've gone through the loop a few times. Meaning that we've been exposed to whatever this little, like, pocket dimension. Whatever it may be. And we should have been paying attention as I was just trying to talk to you about SCP stuff. Yeah, sorry, so if you've never encountered the SCP, It was a website that allowed people to submit their own like short form horror stories. It's where the God, it's inspired so much over the last like what 10, 15 years. Okay. I think we're good. I don't see anything different. Okay. And one of the interesting things about the SCP is it's a collective writing group, right? So everything on there is essentially open source. Okay, we made it through. Uno. And what's been really interesting about the SCP is it's kind of got this, you know, cream of the crop type horror writing. The best stories rise up and are kind of folded into this larger canon. It's all framed from the SCP, this organization that finds horrific anomalies of varying kinds and either destroys them or contains them. And that has definitely given them a large amount of freedom to work with. I do believe that this is where the backrooms came from as a concept, right? Okay. I'm usually pretty good at these spot the difference setups, so. Okay, that's creepy. You see the door there? I see you. Now, that is bad. We must turn around and get the fuck out of here. Wow, welcome to the world's worst introduction to the SCP. Look, there are loads of resources and loads of great write-ups and great spots that you can go to on the internet that will break these down for you. They're really fucking good. But I do think that the influence that it's had on horror and how we examine the physicalities of space and what we can do with it has been amazing. Because up until the SCP, I'm not saying that spooky shit outside of commercial environments didn't exist before then, but predominantly commercial horror has to hit certain beats. It has to do certain things, right? But when you're just writing horror, be it cosmic, conventional, or otherwise, for the sake of it, means you can put all that shit on hold. There doesn't have to be a moral, there doesn't have to be a message or a resolution. There doesn't have to be an easily understood resolution. I think I said resolution like 3 times. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, we've made it to 3. Alright, let me take a little moment to compress my thoughts and express them. Because it is very warm here, and I've realised almost immediately that the combination of Seattle heatwave, alcohol, and fear might be more than I can talk through. Anyway, TLDR, if you haven't heard of the SCP stuff, leave a comment in the doobly-doo, and I'll post some of my go-to, like, you know, video diary type stuff. There's some really good things, there's some incredible short movies, there are some incredible games as well that are inspired by it. You'll fucking love it, don't worry about it. But I really feel like between SCP, Control, the Backrooms, all of these elements that kind of sprung from the same place, you know, these impossible horror stories. Because here's the thing, this is not an interesting concept unto itself. You're trapped in a looping hallway in an underground subway station. I think that you could make an interesting film of it, but you would need like Willem Dafoe tier god acting for it. You know, we're basically taking that one scene from The Matrix where Neo runs out one side and comes through the other as a feature-length experience. But in video games, the fact that it asks us to go through it, the fact that we must take those steps, changes the focal point. Okay. Yeah, no, That's a fucking anomaly and a half. You see it there, right? Like Inviso guy wedged into the wall. Fuck that. Yeah. Shit, we're halfway there already. Can't wait to see how I effect this up. Anyway, just after the last time we did one of these, we were playing pools and we were talking about like the threat of the mundane. I really, 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 really wanted to play this game with you all. But again, I felt like it was something too short, too small to play on stream. So here we are. I severely underestimated how much my fucking London Tube commute was going to come back and haunt me. Because again, the only thing we're hearing, footsteps, the hum of the electric lights. Okay. There's the guy. Okay, I think we're good. Nothing else. There's nothing to reassure us. There's no one to talk to. There's no one to converse with. Ah, I fucked up. Shit, what did I miss? You bastard. This is what I get for trying to natter and show you all this at the same time. I think we might be in trouble. But yeah, it's just... Okay, so I was talking about commercial horror versus like non-commercial horror. So commercial horror ultimately has to bring the user through an arc, right? There must be a beginning, middle, and end. Or if there isn't, there has to be something to carry them through the experience. There are some great experimental horror films that don't really end or begin. But commercial horror needs to have an easily understood premise. It needs to have a through line. There must be some kind of resolution, you know. Because the more expensive the project, the more it must have things that the users are expecting, that the users want from it. Okay. So I think this one's clear. So with a smile, 8 dental clinic, open times, okay. The BLC store, open the dog saloon, zooey. What have we got here? How best to conga line with your co-workers, love it. For the makeup art exhibition. Movies. Could have been a both of these. Note to self, check the Palipico website later. Okay. Wait, were there always 3 doors? No, I thought there was 2 doors. Now I'm starting to doubt my own memory. No, there were always 3 doors. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I guess I'm not entirely sure the point I'm initially grasping at this is, but what I found fascinating is that a lot of the creations from the SCP Foundation, they don't have heroes and winners. It is, you know, individuals struggling against concepts so massive they can't possibly understand them. And I think that's why I'm drawn to this, same as I was with Pool, same as I am with a few others. And it's whatever is it's the fucking lights are fucked up. See? Rewarded for talking to you lot. If we take a breath and put ourselves in this environment, whether or not we were intentionally sent here, whether or not we were just doing our daily commute and are suddenly trapped in this, whatever has created this is so far beyond either our understanding or beyond anything that we can communicate with or fight back against. Like, we just have to deal, alright? One of my favourite horror books is Uzumaki, which, if you've been hanging out with me with a bevy for more than about 5 minutes, you already know this. And one of the most powerful things about Uzumaki is how it is a force. It is not something that can be negotiated with or discussed with or talked to. The force these spirals have upon this town is horrifying in every aspect. And it starts small. It starts by affecting one person. And by the time it starts to literally twist the fabric of everything, it is so beyond comprehension. But we're not dealing with a villain with a hockey mask and a chainsaw. We're not dealing with an alien from another world. Who knows what you're dealing with? It doesn't matter. And sorry, I don't mean to put the opus on all of your lovely selves to put things in the comments, but just like, who do you think we are in this? Because if we take everything, as the text is described, we're being given these hints within the world, right? Now, whether or not we choose to believe that is actually in this world being shown to whoever we're playing as, or whether or not it's I don't know, the very forces messing with us, trying to communicate with us, or what have you. Whether we are a person, again, on our own commute, or whether we were sent here to investigate this. I think it's worth looking at. I'm starting to keep an eye on these posters now. I'm trying to memorize them. Okay. Regular number of doors, regular number of vents, regular number of security cameras. We got this. No creepy ladies or robots. Robots or textile man creature. Fuck! What did I miss? Wait, that sign that said concourse. Was that always there? I'll check the back of this sign in a second. Yeah. So there was something else that I missed, but the concourse sign was upside down. Okay. But anyway, this kind of comes back to the thing I'd like talking about a lot, which is who is the user, who is the player, who are we in this world? And I think that contextualizes this a lot. As a trained agent, we may have come into this situation willingly, and how we examine it and how we survive is very much... Are you always there? God damn it. Very much affects how all of this makes us feel. As a regular person on your commute, this would be the most horrifying. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Jujutsu Kaisen as well, and that's definitely messed with a few concepts of like space and time, living entities, living spaces. Because ultimately, in a situation like this, what are you looking at? Assuming none of the forces in this place are actively prowling. There isn't a monster made of London Underground merch about to jump out and blobby us. What would kill you in this place? It's starvation, exhaustion. Like, you don't come back from this, not from, being stabbed by a budget Freddy Krueger. Okay, I think we're good. You exhaust yourself and die. This is not even an ambush. If this hallway is something living, something with intent and sentience, it's not even an ambush predator. It's just waiting for us to exhaust ourselves. And that's pretty fucking scary. And jumping back to, the SCP concepts, and fuck you guys, the SCP concepts and things like that. I think that these ideas, I do think these ideas all stem from the same place. A large proportion of the SCP writings are based around anomalies. You know, a gramophone that infects people with the concept of music, a teddy bear that tries to put everybody back together, and when they can't put it back together, it just keeps trying anyway, even if the person's still alive. I thought Control did a really, really good job of showing just how powerful those miscellaneous objects would be and how they could be used in practical ways. I'm very much looking forward to Control 2. But because of who you play as in Control, like, Jesse has power. Jesse has agency, right? This, we're just fucking somebody, right? We don't have a magic service revolver, you know, that may or may not have come from, like, alien obsidian nonsense. Okay, I think we're clear. You know, we are just a person. And I think that's what makes the horror of this work so well. Look, maybe something does pop out in Ooga Boogerus in a bit. Maybe we do get jump scared or messed up or what have you. Alright, we're at 5 now, so I'll start paying real attention. But ultimately, it is the horrifying, claustrophobic normality of it. Okay, no smoking. 8-8 open. Right number of doors, right number of vents. Concourse is correct. Hang on. Okay, I think we're good. The other thing that I think works about this that would be very, very difficult to put into other mediums is how it is forcing us to pay so close attention to every tiny detail in this game, every tiny detail of this little world, making anything out of place fucking horrifying. We can't rush through this. We can't... Something's wrong. We can't fight our way backwards. He's got all his regular stuff. Oh shit, fuck, run! Fuck no. Why do I try and make clever points when playing horror games? Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Okay, keep an eye on this guy. How's he looking? Same as ever. Doesn't have, like, assless chaps or his butt hanging out or anything like that. Dog salon. I don't see anything haunting. Correct number of doors, correct number of vents. Don't see any, like, tiles out of place. Okay. Fuck! Missed something. Shit. Okay. There's also something deviously twisted about this. With pools, I found myself constantly wondering if I'm up against something alive, something evil, something sentient, and never quite knowing if... I believe somebody pointed out it was very much like Blame, the idea of this place being infinitely built by something that holds no malice, but would absolutely fucking kill you. This feels sadistic. This feels intentional. God, I feel like I've got to start really paying attention to the posters. Hopefully it doesn't get me on spelling. My dyslexic ass will get trapped in here forever. Alright, we fucked up. There was something there. But the reason why I say that there's whatever this is, there's a level of sentience to it, is because it's ranking us up. It's told us if you make it to 8, you can get out. Like, this is some domain expansion, infinite fucking London Underground bullshit. Like, something about this world is intentional. Chainsaw Man is another great example. I always forget the name of it. There's a great film. Well, actually, no, it's a fucking terrible film, but John Cera's in it. And I missed something again? Okay. Where he and his fiancée go to visit a potential house they're looking at buying in like a suburban area. And they go to go see it. And then they can never leave. They're forever trapped in this strange suburban home. Unfortunately, the movie's not great, but conceptually, the perfect ambush horror of it. You know, they've just gone to visit, like, one of those, like, could be anywhere in America, kind of like, I'm gonna keep an eye on that guy's phone, that's probably it. All these ruddy posters. It's not the doors. I know you're up to some shit. Okay. But yeah, ultimately the film doesn't end up delivering on a brilliant premise, but just the absolute horror. You know, they try driving out of it and just end up forever instantly looping back into this, like, this cul-de-sac, this area that's like 40 houses all identical. The keep left sign. I wonder if that's part of it. Oh, that's fucking horrifying. No, buddy, that's all you. Yeah, ultimately the movie doesn't end up delivering on the premise of like being trapped in the mundane, but it's been stuck in my head. And I think it's because it was a movie that had to have a resolution. Right? There had to be a reason why they were there. There had to be something that was keeping them there. And it is a movie that does have that. I do recommend watching it. Again, I'll remind me, and I will find you like a Will's liminal space horror playlist or some shit. But the thing about this is it doesn't need to resolve any of those. You know, are we a fucking... Oh, I should start making notes, shouldn't I? You know, are we an agent working for the SCP Foundation? Are we a person having a shitty night trying to get back from work? Who knows? But I'll say this, like, this doesn't need to resolve it if we ever get out. If whatever this thing is ever actually lets us out. Like, that's... I don't know. There's something very alive about that. Oh, and the point I was trying to make earlier is that because it ticks up, we have to get to exit 8. And each time something different, like, trips us up. That's where the sadism of this, I think, is kept. Okay. Keeping an eye on, like, the dog salon and the BL store and stuff like that. I think it's very, very easy with this kind of horror to put yourself in the shoes of the person trapped. And ultimately that's what good horror does, right? Good horror makes you feel like it could happen to you. The stuff that keeps you awake at night where you're like, you know, what if I was in this situation? That kind of like empathic fright is powerful. It's me talking through my fears. Excuse me. I'm gonna get some gin after this, let me tell you. I guess this also utilizes a little bit of the time loop phenomenon, right? Which another concept I'm obsessed with in media. Much harder to do time loops in video games, but not impossible. Okay. I think we're clear. Okay. Oh god, fucking hell. I just felt my fucking heart drop out. Oh boy. Oh, I just felt my fucking heart sink. It was like that bit on the roller coaster as you're tipping over and you feel like you're falling, or like in air turbulence where the butt just drops out from underneath. Holy shit. But you get it, right? Because we're paying such hyper-focused attention to every squiggly, squirrely detail, they can do such simple things. And I want to kind of talk about how this game is doing it from a design and creation standpoint, from a dev standpoint, but honestly, I'm too fucking invested right now. I'm in the paint. Okay, it looks like we're alright. Security camera in operation. I don't see any like rogue tiles or lights or anything. Yeah, sorry, I froze. I legitimately froze. Fuck, what did I miss? How's this for a warm summer fucking night? Just sitting in the dark, playing horror games with my friends. Although, again, this is kind of like that thing I talked about during the pools video of like, this is basically like a little time capsule. See, if we were streaming this together, I'd be able to talk to you lot just as stuff happened. I'd be like, oh boy, wasn't that stressful? Concourse. Security camera in operation. Movies. Makeup art. I feel like I've got to memorize these. Okay. The last sign definitely says no smoking. Okay. Alright, whatever that was, we fucked up. How? The thing is trying to memorize it when sometimes things might be wrong. We're being toyed with. You know what I mean? Like something is playing with us. that's clear though. Okay, that's one. I think the film's called 1408, about a haunted hotel room. A horror writer who debunks hoaxes by staying in the most scary, air quotes, haunted places around America, goes to a nondescript hotel with a nondescript aesthetic. The hotel owner is played by Samuel L. Jackson. There is a room in that hotel that is rampantly haunted. But for whatever reason, well, I guess we know why, corporate greed. Samuel L. Jackson cannot close that particular room or the hotel itself. So he has to make sure that it's never rented out. Our seminal character, our writer, to prove that it's a hoax, to prove that it's, excuse me, like yet another marketing gimmick or, a little urban legend that's spun out of control, decides that he's going to spend the night there and prove that it is not haunted. And the experience he goes through is fuck. No, that's not right. Okay, here's the dilemma. Those are stairs out, right? But the rule says we can only leave by exit 8. But we gotta see. I mean, wouldn't you take the opportunity if you could? Oh, I don't like that. I don't think we made it. I think it toyed with our feelings. I don't think we made it. I think we died. Oh, fucking nerve-wracking. Okay. I'm trying to do my best to keep an eye on this guy as well. Keeping an eye out for, like, I don't know, rogue tiles or what have you. But I have a feeling it's these posters that are tripping me up. Dead ass. You tiny cute dog, you are my only light. Dog salon dash zoo. Okay, so it's Zool. The dog's name is Zool. Now here's the thing, I've seen as much of this as you have seen of me playing it. But now my brain's starting to be like, if this is a sentient thing, if it is... But, fuck you, game. Fuck. If it is sentient, is it, like, malicious, malevolent, or just mischievous? What the fuck is it doing with this? Okay, that was right. Okay. Think we're clear? Think we're good. Don't see anything open, no upside down concourse, no rogue tiles on the floor. Alright, good work. I've talked a lot about how horror and puzzle, when it comes to games, can be utilized very, very well. Because you see, in action, it is about moving quickly, it is about observing what else moves and blasting it, right? Puzzles are all about getting you to focus on something, getting to focus your attention, your care. And when you can control where a user is focusing and how they are taking their time, you can fuck them up. You can scare your people a lot. And I don't know, this seems to be getting it. Like, obviously I know it's not something that's currently in, but I just have this feeling that, you know, if you try to talk to that guy, even though you've seen him thousands of times on this horrible tiny little loop. Alright, concourses, right? That every time he would regard you with the same, like, rando off the street, don't talk to me kind of vibe, you know? Okay, thank you for not smoking. Fuck, what did I miss? Okay, so we've got right number of securities. We've got the right number of ceiling vents, doors, posters. Sup, nerd? Okay. Beale store, dog salon. This fine. This seems fine. That seems fine. Doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. Okay. So that should be one. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Checking the no smoking signs to make sure we're not actually smoking. I'm worried that one of them's going to be saying, like, you know what, just smoke loads. Just get your toke on. You're trapped in an infinite hallway. Why not take up a horrible habit? Fear is real. Remember when we started this and I was trying to make cool points about, like, liminal space horror? Kind of, proving pretty hard to do right now. Not going to lie. Okay, now we can see that little spot there. So let's go back to where we came. God, I can't believe we made it all the way up to 7. Okay. But what I meant about the similarities between, like, horror and puzzles is puzzle games make you focus on certain things with clear detail. This game makes us slow down. We can't just sprint through it. We can't just do this by the math. Yeah, he's got his usual kit. Concourse, 3 doors. Okay. Art, movies, security camera in operation. Zool. Oh, I think the other point I was trying to make was about how I would want to... Fuck! How... a part of my brain was to try and decipher all these weird little words. Why these posters? Why this place? 8 dental clinic, 8-8, exit 8. Like... Oh, fuck you. He just looked at us. Creepy ass dude. That's one. But, like, what is it trying to say? If this thing has sentience, if we're stuck in this, and we are stuck in here on purpose, what is it doing? Is it just fucking digesting us in a sadistic manner? Is it possible it's trying to communicate? And again, I don't mean to read too deeply into this. It's just, ever since, what was it? Interstellar. You know, the idea of beings from different dimensions trying to communicate. If you see space and time all at once simultaneously, it would be impossible to communicate with us in a way that they understand. Okay, concourse. Security camera operation. Alright. You know, creating fuck, did I miss? Damn it. Creating an environment that they can use that they think that we would understand would be a really, really good way. Okay. We should make a checklist. God, I am starting to feel like a fucking SCP agent. Alright, so like, notepads out. Alright, notepads out. Okay, so we've got... Okay, check 1. The guy. Black briefcase, phone, white shirt, grey shoes. So, the guy. Checklist is white shirt, grey shoes, black briefcase, phone. Because if we're gonna fucking get our way out of this anomaly nightmare creature's belly, who fucking knows? This is how we gotta do it. Okay, we make a checklist. So, there should be 1, 2. So we count this one. So there should be, okay, 3 cameras. Three cameras, 2 vents, 3 doors, closed. I hate that it's luring us into a false sense. Okay, how many ceiling panels? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 ceiling panels. I swear, if I was doing this as a stream with everybody, this would be so easy. You all would have cracked this in like 2 seconds. We'd already be out by now. I would have been trapped in this nightmare. Okay. 2 no smoking signs. Okay, they both say no smoking. Okay, so we have exit 8, and on the back we have concourse. I'm not having my dyslexic ass trapped in this fucking nightmare dimension because I couldn't spell concourse. Okay. I should probably count the lights as well. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 lights. There are 12 lights. Okay, now we do the posters. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, we've got 3 doors, all closed. And then... Okay. Now we'll do the posters first and then fire. Okay? So, first up, with a smile. As the 8 Dental Clinic. There's no way that's a coincidence. And again, if we're operating on the theory that whatever this is at least semi-sentient. It has an obnoxious sense of humour. So it's 8-8 open. Fucking course it is. times are 9, 0, 0 to 13, 0, 0, and then 14, 30. Oh man, they get an hour and a half for lunch, Jamie. To 18:30. Okay. I should probably map that pattern as well. The pattern is 0, 0, 0, dash, 0, 0, dash, and then 0, 0, 0, dash, 0, dash, dash. Okay. That's our with a smile poster. Okay, then we've got the BLC store. It has less info, but we've got some timings, so we'll add those. I'm going to assume we don't need to check the kanji. I'm going to assume. And that's open from 10 till 8, and then from 10 till 6, and then from 6 until 10. BLT store. BLC store. Okay. Then we've got our absolute fucking saving grace here. New Open Zooey. How many posters we've got left? 4. Super exciting. Aren't you super glad? You were like, man, I can't wait to watch this YouTube video of Will playing a horror game. Spends 20 minutes making fucking notes. I don't know if you can see how visibly I'm sweating. It is so warm tonight. There are 12 lights. Okay. So it's new. Open. Okay, and the dates are 2023, 12/19. That's a Tuesday. Okay. Dog Sound Zool. I'm not going to get tripped up by another basic nonsense. That should be enough. This one, I don't even know where to start. I'm just going to try and memorize all the people getting angry. Okay. And then we've got makeup art photo exhibition. Watch it just fucking shit with me the next run through. Like, I'm going to take all these notes, and the next time it's just going to be a face that says, eat shit, Will. As the game does entirely away. '23. Okay, and the dates are 12/15 and 12/17. Okay. Alright, and then we've got movies. I feel like this is the one that's tripped me up the most. I just don't know it yet. Oh. Movies. And it's happening on the 10th of the 10th. It's Polypico. I should probably check these websites out, shouldn't I? So we've got polypico.com. Oh, I should probably check that URL. And this one is security camera in operation. Notes have been taken. We're getting the fuck out of this. Okay. Assuming that was all correct. Which it was. Okay. So everything I took down there, spot on. Now, is there anything obvious so far? We got our security camera. We've got our no smoking. 3 security cameras. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got our 3 vents. 3 doors all closed. 2 vents over there. Okay, this guy. Grey shoes, briefcase, phone. He's not looking at us. Sure is fucking creepy. Alright. Date with a smile. Love it. BLT store. Good to see. Good to see. Zooey, again, you are the light of my fucking life right now. Concourse is fine. It seems fine. Oh yeah, and this thing seems okay. Alright, I think we're good. Keep left. Yeah, okay. That last one was spot on. Good work. But I don't know, friends. Do you think there's something fucking wrong with that one? Fuck. Of course, as soon as I start taking notes, game's like, it's real cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No smoking. Exit 8. And then there's this guy. Nice. I don't know if you've noticed, but so far none of the major anomalies have looped. Okay. Yeah, no, the dental clinic is correct. That's correct. Got exit 8. 2 vents. Concourse is correct. Zooey, we love you. Poster is grumpy. Makeup art photo exhibition. Movies 1010. Security camera in operation. That seems on point. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, we're up to 4 now. It's gonna try and trip us up. I know it. I feel it in my fucking bones. No smoking is correct. Okay, correct number of cameras. Correct number of ceiling blocks, fans. He's got his phone, he's got his briefcase. He's living his little best life. Okay. Dental clinic is correct. Again, hour and a half for lunch, that's pretty sweet. BL store. Look, friends, I really do want to talk to you about what I think this is doing and how it is making us focus so heavily on what should be the tiniest sliver of the mundane. But here we are. Last no smoking sign. Okay. Fuck! What? What did we get wrong? That was mean. Yeah, 3 security cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. Lights were good. Okay, he's smiling and I fucking hate that. You see someone grinning like that in the London Underground, you fucking avoid them. Okay. Camera, what's up? Lights, placement, no smoking. 8 dental clinic, exit 8. This guy's fine. Let's not even worry about it. BL store. Zooey. Makeup art. Movies. camera in operation, which there is. Concourse is correct. Hang on, is the exit 8 always between the two vents? If it's not, then that's the thing I need to check. Okay, no. So that whole place was right. Okay. Camera. Camera, camera, camera. Vent, 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 vent. Didn't like that. One, two, three, four, five on this side, which is correct. This guy's doing his usual thing. Cool, love that. Concourse is right. Those people are having their day. That's fucking scary, so fuck that. I don't know why I spent so much time studying it all. Nope. Fuck that guy. Sprinting at us. Okay. It's not tripping us up on the spooky stuff. It's tripping us up on the mundane. That's how we almost missed that fucking spooky ass fucking poster. I'm sorry, friends. I really did think this was going to be more of a discussion about, yeah, liminal space horror and things like that. I am invested. We got to get out of here. I'm going down the fucking pub. Okay. Alright. Those are all clear. Now, did you see a shift? Because I can't tell if my eyes are going squiggly now, or if there was actually a shift in the wall. Well, I guess we're about to find out. No, there was no shift. Okay, I was seeing shit. Alright, we're at 5. This is where things get spicy. Okay, so camera. 1, 2, 3 cameras. Ceiling vents. 1, 2, 3. 2 vents there. No smoking. This guy's got his usual get up. He is not giving a fuck. Okay. Confidence with a smile. Okay. It's all coming together. Yep. Dog salon opening on a Tuesday. Ugly soul. I think I just nervous clicked one of those signs. Exhibition and makeup art looking good. Palapico. Palapico. Alright, that's correct. Oh, they wouldn't put one of these tiles like backwards or something. Okay, no smoking. Alright. In theory, that was correct. Okay, we're up to 6 now. 2 more and we can go home. So 1, 2, 3 on the security cameras. No smoking. Vent, ceiling vents. 1, 2, 3. Keep expecting him to have something like taped to his back or something. Okay. Right, those are all correct. The vents are the right way. That says concourse. That says exit 8. Alright, let's check the posters. Oh, that's fucking horrifying. Yeah, no, we out. We outie 5,000. Okay, number 7. Here we go. Camera. Camera, camera, camera. Ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. No smoking. Sorry, I'm genuinely on edge. He has his phone, his shoes, his whole thing. Bum's not hanging out. Okay, dental clinic. Those are the correct hours. Poppy's having a good time. Would love that. There's concourse, makeup art, movies, Lico, security camera in operation, checking the floor, checking the number of lights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, if there is something wrong, it was very subtle. Okay, now we're at 8. This is it. Get this right, get the fuck out of here. Okay. Alright. I'm not nervous, you're nervous, shut up. Okay. Phone, briefcase, shoes. Nothing on his bum. Okay. Cameras, 1, 2, 3. Ceiling vents, 1, 2, 3. Regular vents, 2. Doors, 3. Sign says no smoking. Okay, with a smile. Opening hours are correct. BL store, looking good. Zool, I will find you and I will cuddle you. Concourse, correct. Exit 8, correct. Makeup art photo exhibition, correct. Movies, correct. Security camera in operation. Publico. Okay. Alright. If it's not right, I have fucked up. But by my calculation, this is it. There's no smoking. Oh, fuck, we did it. Oh, shit, we actually did it. Oh. The sound of the outside world made me fucking jump. Oh! Okay, by the old gods and the new. Cheers. I don't know. Putting myself into the mindset of somebody investigating this kind of like fucked up anomaly. You notice the point at which I shifted from being an observer, like someone who was commenting and documenting it, to being in the space. Thank you for using the underground passway. We apologise for the inconvenience. There are 15 anomalies that have not been found. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation. That's real cute. If we want to keep going, if we want to find the rest of the anomalies, we can. But we made it. I'm curious to see what happens if we run backwards in this. Now I feel like I'm just testing the boundaries of it, you know what I mean? Okay. There were no monsters. I wouldn't say there were no jump scares, but they weren't like ooga booga booga. When the lights started going off around us, I cannot state to you how much it felt like my heart just dropped out. This was so different from pools, right? Okay, so let me do my thoughts and my feels on this before I bring the video to a close. So, pools felt like either something natural or something that had been created, but it wasn't created with people in mind. It was something that either was attempting to emulate a place where people are, or it was something that was trying to replicate it without an understanding, either knowingly or unknowingly. This is being trapped in the belly of the beast. This is being caught inside a web you do not understand. Whatever this is, whatever this hallway, this place, it is alive, it is malicious, and it is mischievous. It has probably digested people in here many, many times. The fact that it doesn't actively seek to hunt us means that it has, I don't know, either been so successful as to, I don't know, enjoy toying with its victims. It doesn't have to immediately murder you. So does it do it for, you know, intellectual enjoyment? Does it do it for a level of sadistic fuckery? Who knows? But I have never looked at a fucking dentist poster that hard. But with this, again, it's more like 1408 in that it is absolutely out to fucking get us. You know, it's bathing us in the trickster's bargain. You can get out. You just gotta get out by exit 8. It was absolutely content to throw at us, you know, to dangle freedom in front of our faces. Now, I do like the fact that for the other strange and weird experiences, not just like anomalies in the sense of like things that are wrong, but like fucked up weird shit. I don't know. I feel there's loads of like small little things it did that I did not observe. I don't know. I find myself compelled to keep poking at it. Do you know what I mean? But goddamn, the lights going out one. Fuck. Well, on the plus side, friends, if you do decide to give this a run for yourself, or get some friends to play it, like, there's definitely going to be enough to it to keep you entertained. Like, we've not seen everything this game has to offer. If we engage with it as a piece of horror, as a piece of media, holy fuck. Yeah, see, I missed something there. What the shit? I talked a lot in the Pools video about how, I don't know, coming off of House of Leaves, that playing that game... Nah, we good. That playing that game put me in the mindset of Navidson, of the Navidson Report, because I felt the need... 14 other anomalies that haven't been found. Okay, that light was an anomaly. I felt that need to continue exploring, even knowing that the irony of that being that, unlike Navidson, I'm still just playing a game, right? Like, when you think about physically, I can stop any time, but I felt the need to go on. With this, I don't know. I feel like we beat the trickster, and yet I want to know all its tricks. The fact that I'm still playing now, I think, is very, very evocative of the... I don't know. I want to know the magic trick that just got played on us. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm going to keep exploring some more of these little liminal space horror titles. You know, I'll try and bang these out as much as I can. As much as I now need to go fucking drink about that. This was really good. Thank you, VOD Watchers, for VOD watching. And yeah, if you have a friend that hasn't encountered this, I think you should gift it to them, especially because if you see this, there's probably like a day and change of the Steam sales left. And I think you should either watch them play it or play it with them, if you know what I mean. Oh, right. This is would-be control agent. Shit, what was my agent name? Gin Likely. Signing off. Shit, what was my agent name? I think it was Gin Likely. If it isn't, it should be. Illuminati, I'm ready. Put me in. Call me. I can look at this. Look at me investigating shit. I'm real smart. Big people think words. Okay. Alright, friends. If I don't see you on stream, to be continued. I'm laughing through the horror.